things just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Whoever's developing everything in like these other countries, it's getting worse and worse and worse. So I was trying to say this about like 6 times now. First time was very, very done well. This off the cuff, and then this couldn't top it the second time. And the second time, I'm a person like that. I'm an inconsistent person. I can only do things kind of nice, and it works out perfectly, and it'll just be a total disaster other times. So, Star Alex the nurse, which you may have heard of recently, was filmed days beforehand, maybe even a week beforehand. I don't know. I don't even know what date what that shit went down. Um, Kicking out taillights on a Ford Explorer police car. So the person who gets, um, they were crap stirring with days and weeks, and I think even the lady who was trying to run over the people, they were doing the same thing. They were over there for days and weeks, so they pretty much were there for a reason only to stir crap, and eventually it caught up to them. So it's like the drunk driver, just like the DUI guy, whatever else, just like the person who keeps spending too much money and they go into financial debt, or I don't know, the dangerous person who pours gas constantly in open flames. It's all going to catch up to them eventually. And they were. But I was trying to do this video as a YouTube short, but I couldn't. So anyway, find a video of old Alex days before kicking out taillights on the Ford Expedition, because there's a surface level meaning to everything, and there's a deeper level meaning to everything, and so many Americans or worldwide people who don't even live in this freaking country or pay into this country or anything else, they think about the surface level and what they're being told, and they don't see the deeper meaning. Sure, how that guy got was like kind of crazy, but if he was doing that days beforehand, kicking out taillights on a Ford Expedition, that's something right there to think about. And also kind of scary too. He was a nurse apparently, and I have found this too. Anytime you need medical care, a lot of people giving you medical care. It's kind of scary actually what they were talking about in the back room and what they are. Some of them just really don't care. And you were sick and you were ill, and you need okay care, but they kind of just do the bare minimum. They do the bare minimum, and they have these radical ideologies on things, and they're the people there to take care of you, and they're getting billed through your insurance company and everything else. So it's a wild world we're living in, but nothing you can do about it. Anyone, just be appreciative of anyone that you deal with who is nice and helpful to you. Like I try to help people before. I get some granny some ice cream on the top shelf at Publix because they couldn't reach, and they looked weird with purple eyes and weird stockings and stuff and weird shoes, and I'm like look kind of like a witch. But I was like, I don't judge, and I still help out the people because that's what God would want you to do. God would want you to go help people no matter what. And if you do more and more of that, you'll see other people just going in and helping you, which is really strange. Anytime you have a disaster going on, you're like, oh yeah, don't get involved in my disaster, but those people come out of the woodwork and actually help you, which is, I thought it was a huge shock when I started doing it. Because I only did it because I thought about all the people who helped me. Because if they never helped me, I would have been really, really messed up. Instead of just. So I need extra time for about everything. So anyway, old Alex on the news, or was on the news, ain't so great actually. Kicking out taillights on Ford taillights, by the way. You gotta get that anger out on that Ford days beforehand. So if he was arrested then, like they have a point. If he was arrested then, maybe they wouldn't have been dead. When yeah. That's what's the point of arresting people, I think it is. It really is, because they could be actually a danger to themselves, not only to society, because they're going to do something dumb. So the better they go have a timeout, systematically government timeout in a jail cell with handcuffs to go think about things. It might actually change their mindset a little bit instead of being an out of control animal. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, we were trying to do this as a YouTube short, but it was broken. I don't know who's watching. Someone's giving me a little duty badge on the side. It's kind of weird. And it's 38 degrees in condo land. What else went down today? More dumb shit. People are trying to destroy Old Blue again. The windows are down in Old Blue right now at night. The very window that I refused to fix for about 6 months is keep constantly being left down, and that's why I left that window broken for like 6 months as a LOL experiment, saying that the month that I fix that freaking window, someone will be constantly leaving that same window down again. They will just not learn, doing dumb shit, flooding out the interior, and that's probably why the radio doesn't work. The radio did work for like a day, not a day, or a couple hours. I think the speakers might be shorted on it because they got rain soaked so many times, but I don't even care. And then this before, someone pours glass, broken glass, down a garbage disposal, totally fucks that thing up. I'm not cleaning it up. I'm not sucking out the broken glass. I'm not taking out the garbage disposal over dumb ideas again. Dumb ideas. Like I was just saying about Alex, how some people need to actually be locked up and be in a jail cell to go think about things. A lot of people do need that, and they're constantly creating damages to themselves, items, other people around them, and they just don't freaking care. So that's the whole point of that system, believe it or not, is to give people a timeout who are out of control. You know, when you think about it, that's why they call it a detention center. Um, yeah. So that's kind of fun. Another nightmare I'm not dealing with. So we don't have a garbage disposal anymore because there's old glass in it, all jammed up, probably damaged. You know, it'll take hours and hours and hours. Another thing I always say, when people screw things up, and you can screw things up fairly fast, being this brainless. I mean, nothing at all. You can cause like tens of thousands of dollars of damage, even injure yourself, injure other people, being brainless. And then to fix all that, you can be brainless in such a short period of time. It'll take like freaking like 9,000 times longer for that to be reversed. Only if, so if you're not brainless, all the people complaining about they have no time. I have no time for this. I have no time for this. Oh, I'm busy. I'm busy. Those are the people probably breaking everything, being retarded. I use the R word. Yes, I did. Because they are. And then breaking everything. And then if you didn't break anything, you would have a whole lot more money and a whole lot more time. Because you have to spend all that time. That's why I refuse to be a repairman anymore. Automobiles, anything. I even thought about becoming like an air conditioning person. But then I thought about, you're arguing with people all the time saying, yeah, I just fixed it 2 years ago. Yeah, I just did this. And what do you mean I need to replace it again? Yeah. You're dealing with all those kind of people, and I heard enough of their stupid bullshit, and I don't want to hear it anymore. So that's why I'm no longer a repairman, no longer a car repairman, no longer into any kind of repair field because of people like that. And a lot of the things that are broken that didn't last, it was operator error. But they will keep on blaming other people about that. They'll keep blaming other people about the failure point when it was them being in the failure point and not the actual product. So, anyway, we were trying to say that a minute ago, and I'm going to start a live video right now. 38 degrees or something here. That's a good amount of stuff in the trash. Fishing rods, some broken ass radios, all the stuff we don't really need. Found some boxes which are good. We need some black and yellow boxes. They got like couch covers. I don't know, and they stink. Gotta throw them out tomorrow. I don't need couch covers. There's a filing cabinet which I can't get, a small one. I can get it. This is too big and bulky. Yeah, scrap is everywhere though. So we'll be alright. Let's think about that though. End this video. Again, the surface level meaning to things and a deeper level meaning to about everything. And once you just stop and you think about that, changes everything. Changes everything. I don't know where I came across that, or I don't know, maybe I just thought of it on my own and other people probably thought of it the same. Sometimes your idea, you just have a random thought and idea, and then someone else is kind of thinking something the same, because people are people, and I guess eventually souls will see very similar, if not same things that you see. You know, certain individuals, and certain individuals will just never see it at all. And some people will see it once, but they won't practice it. They'll just be like, yeah, and then they'll go back to being the total careless, reckless person, causing endless destruction, and you know, nothing you can do about it. So, 38 degrees. I need more sweatshirts and stuff, and these things are like $50 now. I kind of don't want to get these things. Now I'm tempted now because I'm such a junker. If I find my size in a thrift store, like a decent brand, I might start buying used clothing. I don't know. I don't know. $50 is steep. I was gonna get a bright orange one a year ago. Travis, my favorite name. It's not my favorite name. Who gave me the CDL road test? Almost looked like me a little bit. I was probably a little better looking than them though. He had a bright orange hooded sweatshirt when it was 37 degrees out. When I had to do my test, and he was didn't want to be there. He was kind of zoned out and stuff and tired. And then he kind of came alive afterwards. And he was cool. And we were talking about mechanic stuff for a little bit. He was a nice guy. Yeah, passed me though. I got the CDL thing first try. So I was like, thank you, Travis. Nice driving with you. But he had an orange hooded sweatshirt. And that's how I knew it was going to freaking work out that morning. I freaking knew it was just going to work out. When he walked up and he was wearing an orange hooded sweatshirt. Like something I was wanting to buy, but like $50. And I probably never told the story. It was weird. Again, surface level meaning and a deeper meaning to about everything in this world. Once you start seeing it, it's interesting. But yeah, I can afford I can actually afford. If I scrap out another good load of junk, I should reward myself and buy myself the orange hooded sweatshirt when I need it in honor of my CDL day. Should. Instead of this old one where we got in New York like 100 years ago, and this has been my Florida beater one. This shit was like $9 at the place, marked down. It's like a horrible brand. Yeah, the tow truck days. It's all stained up now. Scrapper man. Yeah, we need to go revamp our moderate gear. At least I found my coats from last year. Cause when you're outside all day, you really need more layers. Even when it's like, 50 something degrees outside. Because I was wearing multiple layers when I was in the Northeast when it was 50 degrees out all day. So then you come here and you think like you don't need it, but no, you do. So, I need some clothes. Anyway. Surface level meaning and deeper meaning to everything. Remember that. And you'll be just fine. And hopefully we can keep finding good stuff and be selling it. I think some lady wants another $15 sale. I'm trying to do $15 sales now just to move stuff. It's super cheap. Like the item should be $20 or more. I just put it at $15 because all the libs go $15 an hour, $15 an hour. Minimum wage. That's my minimum price now for things. On a 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Don't care. Just want to move it. So I think I got an ironing board lady that's gonna show up. And we got about 3 other people who wanted it too. One guy was a complete asshole, but you know what? I don't deal with idiots anymore. I'm gonna be the mean guy now. Instead of all the people being mean to me, ghosting, rejecting, being nasty to me, I'm gonna be the mean guy. So no one can be the mean guy or lady or anything else to me anymore. So anyway, go find that video. Old star Alex, not a star.